So this is our first time having a caricature done. Have no idea what it's going to look like. I've seen caricatures, certainly, but I'm ready. Except for grammar school, where we all exchanged Valentines, Valentine's Day has been really a non-entity for me. I almost never had a boyfriend on Valentine's Day, and don't forget, I didn't get married until I was 45, so there's a long period of time there. And then when I have been married, I don't really recall us doing anything really special on Valentine's Day. We might have exchanged cards and gifts, but that's it. Maybe we went out to dinner. But what I'm saying is, it's amazing to me that at age 76, Valentine's Day has become really interesting. Let me tell you how I spent the day, because it was really fun. Okay, it started out with going to the bistro, which is our dining room at the community center here at the Continuing Care Retirement Community. I knew they were having lobster thermidor. It was on the menu, and I thought, wow, that's really something. I've got to experience that. We had plans to go out in the evening, so I had to eat early in the day, I think we ate around 2 o'clock. So we went over there. Oh my goodness. The first thing I saw was this table display with this huge heart made out of fruit that our dining services manager had apparently made. I can't even imagine how long it took to put all those little berries out there in the shape of a heart. It was beautiful. And then around the outside were these cookies, and actually I have had to research these cookies because I didn't know what they were, and let me tell you, they were really good. They're called macarons, not macaroons, macaron. It's a French cookie which has a soft filling, and they come in beautiful colors, so they're often used for Valentine's Day. So that was the first thing I saw. The next thing I did was go over to where they were serving the lobster thermidor. And for some reason, I just thought it would be pieces of lobster, maybe in a sauce. But when I got there, they were serving lobster tails. I couldn't believe it. They've never done that before. So I got my lobster tail, and I think I had some risotto and a nice salad. And it was delicious. Now I have to say that our dining room food is iffy. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's fair, sometimes it's not good. What can I say? I wish it was better. But this was like amazing. It was so good. So that's how the day started. There was a table with desserts, and oh, it was so tempting. I restrained myself. It was hard. The only thing I had was one macaron and one chocolate-covered strawberry. Oh, they had red velvet cake. I really wanted that one too, but I was good. Okay, so the next thing that happened was a new dance instructor couple has moved to town. Well, not exactly our town, but the next town. They've moved to Brevard, where I lived for many, many years. It's about an hour away from Asheville. And that was my home for, oh my goodness, maybe 20 years. And after I met my husband, the dancing man, we started taking lessons in Asheville. So for quite a few years, I'd say at least 3 years, every week we drove to Asheville for a dance lesson. But here's the thing, this new couple has arrived in Brevard, and they're doing an incredible marketing campaign, but my thought was, it's never going to happen. Ballroom dancing in a small southern town is not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But I think that I'm wrong. The man is from Estonia. He is a professional ballroom dancer. He's participated in many competitions. He's won awards. His wife started later in life dancing, but she's excellent too. But her background is in marketing, and I cannot believe what she is doing. She's just blasting the dance community with email posts. Well, the first thing she did was to find the dance community, and she did, and she's gotten our email addresses, and she is letting us know what they are doing there. The first thing they did was to start Monday night group dance lessons followed by a dance. And I thought, you know, there's just not enough people in Brevard. The whole county doesn't even have 30,000 people. There's about 9,000 in the city. And ballroom dancing is not a big thing, as I said. But what did she do? She went to the college, Brevard College, and recruited the students as assistants and recruited them for the dance lessons. And you know, in a small, tiny college town, there is not much to do. So I think that they're really glad that they have something to do on Monday evenings. And she's getting a good crowd there. And they're picking up fast. They're young, and they're picking up the dance steps fast. So when they announced that they were having a special event for Valentine's Day, I was very interested, and I signed up. It was $112 per person and included a dance lesson, a champagne toast, a sit-down dinner, and music from the Asheville Jazz Band 16-piece orchestra. I mean, it was amazing, and it was held in a place that they are collaborating with in a basement, but it's a nice venue. It has a stage, and there's lots of room, and that's where we went. And we got there. I wanted to meet this couple. I did meet them. She is dynamic, and he is much shyer, but he's the professional dancer. Someone came and filled us with water, and I was going to drink it until he put the rose in it. We were each given a rose. The ladies were given a rose as we entered. We didn't participate in the dance lesson because it was a very basic lesson that we already knew, but we did enjoy the meal. It was interesting. We didn't get a choice. I didn't even know what they were serving. I had no idea. But it was a lamb, ribs of maybe you call it a rack of lamb or something like that, a small rack of lamb, which honestly, I'm not sure I've ever had lamb. It wasn't bad. And then some kind of something inside of a pepper, a green pepper, a yellow pepper, I don't know what it was. And then cauliflower, fried cauliflower. First it started out with a lettuce salad, and that was great. And it ended up with a dessert. There was like a fruit creamy substance and 3 pieces of chocolate candy, which is great because it wasn't overwhelming, and we were able to just eat that. It was a small dessert. Okay, then the orchestra or band started playing, and they were so good. They played a lot of oldies, I mean from the 30s and 40s. They like String of Pearls, that kind of music. So they played a lot of swing music, and they played a lot of slow dances because not everybody there is a ballroom dancer, and so just about everybody got up and slow danced, that's for sure. We did a lot of dancing, and I got dressed up in my red dress that I bought this year, my red sparkly dress that I bought for Christmas and Valentine's Day. And My husband wore a blazer and a red shirt that I got him, and I thought we looked pretty darn cool for an old couple. We were probably the oldest ones there. But it was fun, and like I said, I can't believe the things I'm doing at 76. Life has become so interesting, and I would have never guessed that that would happen to me. Never. And it can happen to anyone. So never give up. Never give up. You don't know what's ahead. You really don't. And your life can change. It can change for the worse, but it can also change for the better. So that's my story. And I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, although by the time you see this, Valentine's Day will be over. But thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week.